The silence has been shattered, and not by just anyone. Shen Yu, the woman who captured Dylan Wang's heart off-screen and became his wife, has finally broken her silence about Bai Lu, the actress whose name has been entangled with Dylan's for years. Before we reveal everything Shen Yu just confessed and how fans across the world are reacting, make sure to subscribe right now so you don't miss a single twist in this unfolding celebrity drama. This is the moment no one expected but everyone secretly hoped for. After years of rumors, tension, and whispers about a hidden rivalry between Shen Yu and Bai Lu, Shen Yu has finally spoken. And what she said didn't just stun fans, it completely flipped the narrative on its head. For years, Dylan Wang and Bai Lu had audiences swooning with their sizzling on-screen chemistry. Whether it was drama shoots, promotional interviews, or behind-the-scenes moments, they looked like the perfect match. Fans shipped them relentlessly, some even crossing lines by sending harsh messages to Shen Yu, the woman quietly standing beside Dylan in real life. She never responded. Not once. Through marriage, through media storms, through every headline designed to stir drama, Shen Yu stayed silent. Until now. It all began with a cryptic teaser. Shen Yu posted a black and white photo of a handwritten letter to her personal social media account, simply captioned, "It's time." Within minutes, hashtags exploded across Weibo and international fan sites. Was she leaving Dylan? Was she confronting Bai Lu? Was there finally going to be a truth that no PR team could spin? Then, the full video dropped. Shen Yu appeared not in a studio, not in an interview chair, but in a quiet, softly lit living room. No makeup, no flash, just her raw voice and a calm expression. She started with a deep breath and a sentence that would send shockwaves through the fandom. "I've been silent long enough," she said. And while silence is sometimes strength, there comes a time when honesty is the real act of courage. She acknowledged that she had read the comments. She had seen the fan edits, the accusations, and the heartbreakingly cruel comparisons between her and Bai Lu. "People thought I was too ordinary," she said, her voice steady. "That I wasn't glamorous enough, famous enough, worthy enough to be with Dylan." And when those rumors about him and Bai Lu started, the silence became heavier than ever. She wasn't bitter. She wasn't defensive. Instead, Shen Yu painted a picture of a woman who loved deeply and quietly, and who had endured years of watching strangers try to write her story for her. But then came the part that no one was ready for. "I met Bai Lu," she said, her eyes locked on the camera. Not in secret. Not in anger. But with an open heart. Yes, you heard that right. Shen Yu revealed that she and Bai Lu had met, privately, discreetly, and not just once. Their first meeting, according to Shen Yu, happened during a drama awards ceremony 2 years ago. "She came up to me when no one was watching," Shen Yu shared. "And she said, 'I know this is awkward. But I want you to know, I respect your marriage.'" That sentence alone has turned fan forums upside down. For years, the narrative had painted Bai Lu as the third party, the temptress, the threat, the silent shadow between Shen Yu and Dylan. But Shen Yu's words revealed a very different story. "There was no rivalry," she said. "There were just two women caught in a storm neither of us created." She went on to describe how Bai Lu had been nothing but respectful in every interaction. "She never gave me a reason to doubt her intentions," Shen Yu emphasized. "She was gracious, even when the world wanted us to be enemies." And then, with a small, bittersweet smile, Shen Yu added something that made fans audibly gasp. "There were times I was more hurt by the fans than by the actors," she confessed. "Because it wasn't Bai Lu whispering doubt into my heart, it was the thousands of voices online telling me I wasn't enough." It was a heartbreaking moment of honesty that reminded everyone just how cruel public opinion can be. Shen Yu was never in a competition with Bai Lu, but the internet made it one. She also spoke about Dylan, and with every word, you could feel the depth of their bond. "He was always honest," she said. "Every scene he shot with Bai Lu, every rumor that reached us, he never hid. We talked about it all. And not once did I feel like I was losing him. Because love built in trust doesn't crumble under pressure." At this point in the video, even the most loyal shippers of Dylan and Bai Lu couldn't deny the strength and grace Shen Yu was showing. She wasn't asking for sympathy. She was reclaiming her narrative, on her own terms. The video ended with a direct message. Not to Dylan, not to Bai Lu, but to the fans. You love the drama. You love the chemistry. That's okay. But remember that behind your fantasy is someone's reality. I'm not asking you to stop shipping. I'm asking you to see the human being behind the headlines. It was powerful. It was raw. And it was deeply needed. Almost immediately, social media lit up with reactions. Top comments on Weibo read, "I never realized how much pain we might have caused her, and Shen Yu just turned this from gossip to truth. Respect." Even Bai Lu broke her silence, posting a heart emoji and the phrase "real queens fix each other's crowns." In the end, Shen Yu's video did more than just clear the air. It became a defining moment, a reset button not only for how fans viewed her, but for how the entertainment world handles the personal lives of its stars. Her choice to speak, not in anger but in vulnerability, showed a blueprint for every celebrity caught in the storm of gossip. Her message resonated with people far beyond Dylan Wang's fandom. Women in different industries, people in long-distance relationships, even those who had been the target of bullying or toxic comparisons found comfort in her voice. The DMs and comments she received were full of gratitude. One message read, "I watched your video and cried. You said what I was too scared to say in my own relationship. Thank you." And so, as the headlines slowly moved on and the initial frenzy quieted, something more meaningful remained. Shen Yu wasn't just a supporting character in someone else's narrative anymore. She was the author of her own story. And through her truth, she reminded the world that grace will always speak louder than gossip. Weeks later, Dylan Wang shared another rare post, a candid photo of him and Shen Yu sitting on a beach at sunset. No filters, no fancy clothes, just the two of them in the soft glow of evening light. The caption? Just 3 words, "Still choosing you." That post sealed it. In a world obsessed with scandals and breakups, here was a love story defined not by drama, but by resilience. A woman who endured the weight of speculation with silence, then chose to speak with love. A husband who stood by her quietly but firmly. And a fellow actress, Bai Lu, who proved that kindness doesn't have to be loud to be powerful. So, to everyone who once thought they knew the whole story, think again. This wasn't just a tale of love and rumors. It was about the power of choice. The choice to stay silent, and the even braver choice to speak. The choice to assume the worst, and the wiser choice to believe the best. The choice to fight each other, and the ultimate choice to stand together. And that's what makes this story unforgettable. If you believe in stories that uplift, that challenge perceptions, and that honor truth over clickbait, then make sure you're subscribed. Because in this world of ever-spinning headlines, the real moments, the human moments, are what truly matter. And with stars like Shen Yu leading the way, there are still so many more to come.